okay, maybe from what I remember, I think in the age of social media, right? You're on Instagram or you're on Facebook or whatever, you're seeing the best part of whoever is posting. That's not their life. That's
Yes.
just 2 seconds or 5 seconds of their life. That's the best version
Mm,
that they're posting on social media. Who knows what they're going through? I mean, some people are posting their struggles and whatnot, which I appreciate. But I mean, most times it's just more like, you know, that's the best version. And then I read this book very recently called Anxious Generation. It's a good book to read
mm. Or
about,
by whom?
I forgot the author's
Okay,
name,
it's fine.
but
Yeah. Mm,
Anxious Generation.
mm,
It's a popular author. The book talks about how screens
mm,
affect, like from young age to teenage years as well, but like
mm,
social media, how it affects teenage girls and boys.
mm,
Um, because you compare yourself to others and then you
mm.
feel like, oh, I don't look like them, oh, I don't
Yes.
have that, I don't have this.
Yes.
Where I'm going at this was we kind of were struggling to conceive our first child,
Mm,
and then I was following a couple of people who are also going through these things. But whenever I used to see a post about a baby or something, I would get triggered, be like, oh my god, this is so hard, why is it not happening for me?
mm,
And then at that point I realized, well, there may be more people that you know that might be struggling like me. It's not a taboo anymore.
mm,
There's so many people. It says 1 in 8 couple. That's the statistic. 1 in 8 couple go through fertility issues.
mm,
And then we had the first baby, and then second time around I had a miscarriage. So that's another statistic that I did
mm,
not be part of.
mm,
But 1 in 4 pregnant women go through a miscarriage. Anyway, when I decided was probably when I was like scrolling through social media, trying to
mm,
see if other people are also like how they're coping with
mm,
these kind of difficult journeys.
mm,
And then I thought, okay, I want to be open. I'm not that open on social media,
mm,
but at least when I talk to people,
mm,
I try to be open so that they know that they can share they can like share similar journeys.
mm,
Because if you don't open up, they're just in their own brain and they're just struggling for themselves. And yeah, I've seen that help at least some of my friends and
mm.
people around me. When I say, "Oh, yeah, we struggled too, and we had this," they're like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I had the same issue." Yeah, again, if I didn't say it, they wouldn't have told, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Just like, yeah, like Visa, but this is much deeper. But I'm
Yes.
open if anybody wants to chat about any of these things, I'm
Mm.
pretty open about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It is so useful to share those difficulties with other people because
Yeah,
you never know how much it will help. Because just like you said, this topic is not like a visa topic.
yeah,
People are open to share. That is her struggle. So I
yeah,
talked to another friend and she said, okay, when she has the baby, she was pregnant and people told her, and don't tell other people because you may have a like
yeah,
somehow
yeah,
like
yeah,
within the
yeah,
first 3 months, it's like
yeah,
to have a miscarriage. So you only tell people after you pass this dangerous period. And so
yeah,
if you don't tell people those 3 months are so dangerous, how can you get any tips? How
yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
you why do we encourage people not tell any other people just because it may be a bad news, right? You should tell other people, get some advice, and then you can prepare well, even prepare for the loss if it happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, at that point, I would say it's their individual choice,
Mm,
right? For whatever reason, if they don't want to share,
mm,
that's fine. Some people like don't want to get advice, right? I
mm,
mean, I'm pretty sure like they like people have different viewpoints. I mean, if they don't, because sometimes what happens is you share, like for example, with
mm,
my miscarriage, I had told my mom,
mm.
and some people, and then I had a miscarriage, and my mom took it, like she felt very sad, right? Like
Oh,
after my
yeah.
miscarriage. So it's also that
Yeah, I see, I see.
emotional thing, right?
Mm,
Like you tell a lot of people and then you're like you have to deal with you have to tell them the bad news as well. So
mm.
I think at that point it's I
It's a
mean,
balance. Mm,
yeah, it is a balance. Exactly. It is a balance. And then it's what you are comfortable with. I know people on social media like posting as soon as they get a positive pregnancy test. It's
mm.
like, yeah. I mean, yes, great.
Mm,
But
mm, mm.
it just like it's a very individual decision.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very personal. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Wow. Okay. So let's talk about the mentoring journey. So we met in ATP list. You were very
Mhm.
active in ATP. And what made you want to become a mentor? And what did you get out of it?
Yeah. I mean, again, that's a full circle moment for me because I have my own mentors and
Mm,
I always talk to them, right?
mm,
Like whenever I have, I don't know, transitioning to a job or like even when I'm like negotiating salaries because
mm,
that like I don't know who else to ask. So I have my trusted group of people that I talk to,
mm,
and I want to be able to do that to my like younger generation people that are now looking for jobs and
mm,
whatnot.